LOITV, watching the game, boys?
I just can't believe we didn't win, to be honest. Like, fucking had about 20 chances and they had about 2 shots. Absolute shocking defending as well, 2 dodgy at the back.
Yeah, both on top for most of the game. Very unlucky not to get the win in the end.
Yeah, Owen Stokes' injury as well. Fuck, he's some player though. If Owen Stokes is injured, good luck for the rest of the season, lad.
Yeah, some goal he scored, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a sick goal, and we hit the post there in the last minute as well, and fucking didn't do us any favours.
Oh, if that shot went in.
No, very unlucky tonight. Good performance, a lot of positives to take from it.
Yeah, I don't know why they're playing 3 midfielders at the same time, like shithouse midfielders. We needed Keith Warden there. As soon as Keith Warden Dinny came on, back heels and all, 1-2 was going through. Like,
made a difference.
Different story. Should have put them on with 70 minutes, or at 70 minutes, 20 minutes left to do damage. Like.
LOITV, I'm here with Shane. What do you think of that? Bows were a bit unlucky, weren't they?
Yeah, I thought they were pretty unlucky. I thought we probably deserved the result, but we were unlucky near the end, hitting the post. And we'll have to go again next week, I guess. You know?
Yeah. And from like a season perspective, like, are you getting a bit worried now? Like, it's what, like 4 games without a win? Is it kind of relegations concerns at this stage, or are you alright?
No, I think we're alright for the moment. You know, I know it's only early stages, and I've no doubt that they're gonna boost back up now and get back up to where we were last season. We didn't have a great start last season, but we started getting on good form, and we brought back up, and no doubt we're going to do it again this season. No chance we're going to be relegated. That's for sure.
Just one more question. Like, just looking out in the pitch, like from a neutral fan's perspective, I'm not really seeing like any kind of leaders and stuff, or like kind of big players for Bows. Like, am I wrong in that, or is there a guy you think that can really like bring them through for the rest of the season?
No, I think there is a few players out there, especially Derek Pender as captain. He's gonna, I'd say he's a real leader now for Bows. But no, I think there is leaders out there on the pitch. They might have not shown it so far this season, but they're gonna boost up, and we'll be back definitely. Yeah.
All right, cheers for that, now, Shane.
You're a Sligo Rovers fan. What's the game?
It was a good game, yeah. Happy with a point. You know, we've got off to a wobbly enough start to the season. We bet Bray handy enough on Monday, but Bray are pretty poor this season. So, yeah, happy enough with a point because could have lost it. They hit the post at the end. But delighted Adam Morgan got class goal there. And I thought we played really well. You know, we were attacking. I think we were set up better, even than we were set up against Bray. With midfield looked better balanced. We dropped Pinchelli for this one. He's quite a defensive midfielder, and I thought he can slow the game down quite a bit. So I thought we played pretty well. Full backs were good. Waters on loan from Kilmarnock played well. He looks pretty good, very solid. Morgan put in a good shift up front, and you know, we have a bit of quality, and Morehouse can come off the bench, so we're not as light as we were last season when we had no balance in the team. We didn't have anyone to bring off the bench as a striking option, but I think he's put together a reasonable squad.
No, I thought they set up well tonight. Both had a lot of possession, but Sligo had a good little structure and had a counter-attacking style. Adam Morgan looked great finish, and he's in fine form this season.
Yeah, that's his third now. Like, the first 2 goals he got were scruffy goals, but I think he's getting more confident. You know, he's a guy who's bounced around a few clubs in England, hasn't really found a home, so to speak. Came from Liverpool, was at Yeovil for a while up in Scotland. So there's a big question mark over him whether he'd do anything at all, but he's putting a shift in, and he took that second goal brilliantly.
You know, it's a thing. Sligo, they look decent. Morgan in particular, it takes a few people a while to get into the league. It can take a lot of getting used to, but he's settled in well, and looks decent for him now in the future going forward.
Yeah, definitely. You can keep that up now. We've Pats on Monday, and that won't be easy. But yeah, a lot of, like, we've had strikers on loan from England before, and they've been a disaster. A couple of guys in the last few years have done nothing at Sligo, so definitely to have a guy who's going to, you know, we need goals, and he could provide them, hopefully.
A decent point for Sligo tonight. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Alright, we're outside Daily Mount with the regulars, Jack, Sean and Ben. Lads, what do you think of that?
Shite. It's so bad. It's fucking shit. We can't defend from a set piece. It's fucking, don't know what to say about it. You can't do it. And Dan Case scores 2 against Rovers from his head, but can't defend against Sligo Rovers, so
that's a very worrying result, you know, especially I think they're one of the teams that could be, you know, relegation candidates, and you know, along with us, Bray. I mean, that's a very disappointing loss and very worrying as well.
Yeah. Okay. And is there anything that would encourage you so far about this season? I mean, the defending, obviously, from corners and stuff is very weak. Going up front looks a bit blunt. Where do you think you're going to find your energy for the rest of the season?
Hopefully Owen Stokes. I mean, he showed tonight that, you know, he can do it. And I mean, you know, he seems like a player, you know, he's better than Danny Corkin anyway. I know it's not hard to be.
It's not hard.
I mean, we need to replace Akinade because, you know, that was the main source of goals last season.
Yeah.
And now, it's not been a great start this season. I mean, the Rovers win was obviously brilliant. You know, I had a great time with that. Yeah. But, you know, we need to build on that, and clearly we didn't.
There's a hole in the midfield after a foot going across to, what was it, Barnett or some shy. Like, you need to fucking fix that. Ian Morris, he scored today, but he's not good enough for us, I don't think. We need someone more defensive.
Okay. I think with the support we're giving them, we're not getting it back in the pitch. And I mean, that's a big problem, you know, 2-2 against Sligo Rovers, and the fans are still in that voice. That just shows, you know, it's a special club and we'll always get behind the team. But I mean, they need to be repaying us on the pitch with good performances.
Yeah. Even about the fans, you don't see the line for Pats last week was fucking out of the alley, but this week you come in and there's about 70 seats for you, so you know what to do, like. There's not enough money in the club to get players.
You know, this is unique. You know, we're unique fans. It's obvious we make a lot of noise. You know, we're not getting it back in the pitch. And I mean, you know, again, it's too disappointing. And what we getting, you know, we're giving them all that.
Yeah. Right. That's
2-2 at Denny Park. What do you make of the game, boys?
Disappointing. I think Sligo were there for the taking. We've seen that from how they started, but you know, we started well. But Rovers was a long time ago now, and 3 defeats on the bounce for Bows, and we expected to get a win tonight. But Bray next week we go again. It was a disappointment. I think we had them tonight. Last 10 minutes, just a bit of clinical edge, bit of lack of experience let us down. But I believe in Bows.
Yeah, plenty of positives to take. Bows had a better side throughout, I thought. Danny Corkin had a great chance at the end. Paddy Kavanagh hit the post. You know, there's plenty of positives to take, I thought.
Well, the only positives for me is we actually scored 2 goals at home. So as I said, he said about what thing next week, but it's Cork away. So I think now in Bows we go draw tonight and go and beat Cork on Monday. So listen, we keep going.
You were on TV after you're nearly mowed down by a taxi. I'm here with David, the Millwall Bows fan. Dave, what do you think of that?
Extremely frustrating. To go a goal up twice and to concede twice is terribly frustrating. We really need the points big time tonight, and to only get one at home to Sligo, like we were banking on this one to get back on track and get a win, but to only get a point, it's a bit frustrating. It is a point in the board, but like we really need to win at home games against Sligo, like, you know. Yeah. And we're up in Cork on Monday, you know. Yeah. Not too confident getting something up there. We might nick a point, but tonight we really needed to win and didn't get it, unfortunately. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, seems like same story from a lot of Bows fans. Very frustrated, feel like they can get more stuff out of it. Where do you feel that you can really kind of improve this team or forward it, looking into the future?
Well, before tonight, I thought it was up front we were lacking, but we scored 2 goals tonight. What, like the most likely we've been, most likely. Oh bollocks! Here's this lunatic. Sean, come on, come on.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
What do you think of that, Sean?
Well, it was a fair. Well, we did well. It's a fair result, 2-2. Yeah. I reckon Cork on Monday it's going to be a draw. It's going to be 1-1.
Take a draw, Sean.
Okay. Yeah, and then next Friday we beat.
Tattoo.
Yeah, okay.
Watch this. Get this,
the camera on this.
Go on, boys.
That's real.
That's
a real
leader. He does. He knows he is. He sure he is. He's Moses. Till he does.
I'm supporting 19 years.
You're not supporting him 19 years.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Wait, get the tattoo out again. They didn't see. Just get on camera. Get this tattoo out.
Go on, Sean, show him the tattoo.
Yeah, but I am supporting
19 years. Yeah. Fair play.
Engraved in his skin.
19 years. I'm supporting 19 years. And I love them.
Blood and bone.